What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're actually going to be looking at a product to hopefully repair my son's quad here. As you can see right here, guys, we got it hanging by a thread there on the front fender. The previous owner actually did a repair on this with some rivets and some light gauge flashing there, light gauge aluminum. Didn't really do the trick, I guess. We had a little bit of a snag there the last time we had the quad out, and it just tore that apart. So I figured I'm gonna look for a way to fix this now. I used to plastic weld. I don't have a plastic welder, so we could do a hot weld on that with a plastic welder. Now I might look into that if this one fails. Now what I got here, they also call it a plastic welding gun. It's not really a welding gun, it's more like a, I would call it a hot melt stapler is what this is. This is something I saw, I don't even know why I saw this, but I saw it on YouTube. Figured I'd give it a shot. I found it on Amazon actually cheaper than I could find it on eBay, so that was kind of a positive. So that means I got it pretty quickly. And what we have inside here, well, we'll show you. Output voltage 0 to 3 volts, output power 50 watts, input current half an amp, and input voltage AC 110. Product model is H50. So we'll see how it does. Now you can probably hear the one generator running right now. I'm out here at my cabin, so we don't have any we're off grid here. So I have another generator in behind me here. We'll have to power up to get this guy going, but not an issue. We'll get that powered up shortly here. Now let's just take a look at it here. Comes with side cutters. Here's your H50. We'll keep calling it a hot melt stapler. Basically what you do is you take one of these, we'll show you these in a sec, one of these inserts or one of these little, we'll call them inserts, we'll call them the staples, whatever they are. You stick them into the end here, and it just gets them super hot, and you just press it into the plastic to hold it together. So we'll see if that works. Man, I've got about 1,000 mosquitoes around me right now, so we might have to take a break and I might have to get some bug spray on, we'll see. But anyways, we'll keep going for the moment. So we'll take the hot stapler there, we'll just throw it on the bike. We've got side cutters there because we'll need to side cut the little legs that are left on there. Now this is not a removable, no it's not a removable case, so we gotta keep the case here and then pop it up this way. So we've got a bunch of little inserts here, little staples for different things. These are like, I guess I'm gonna have to take them out of here and show you guys because no use just showing you them like that. Alright, so we've got 4 different types here. Sorry, I just dropped one. Okay, first type. This is the type I'll be using. It's like a little wave. So you push that across 2 sides of plastic. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a little wave shape there. My apologies, I'm kind of distracted by mosquitoes here right now, so we'll throw that in there. It does come with a little instruction booklet. I didn't look at it yet. Don't know if it tells us what everything... There we go, it does tell us what everything is, I think. Yeah, they're calling it a plastic welding nail. So you got little type for outside corners. We've got different types there, the type I'm using, so not really too in depth there. They say it's super easy to use, so those instructions actually were useless to me. We got this type here. Not 100% sure what that's for. I think that's more for like an inside corner. Now they use these for bumpers quite often, and I'll be using this on the visible side, but you could use it on the underside and it would not be visible. There's the ones I'll be using, I guess. I thought I was using these other ones, but nope. These are the ones I'll be using. These ones apparently are the strongest ones. Sorry, these ones are like the wave type. So you get a lot more surface area there with those ones. So that's the one I'll be using on this. That's the one they say that is the strongest one for what I read online. So we'll put that separate. And the last one here, let's get this out of the package. See what these ones look like. Last one, I believe this would plant onto an outside corner. So this part would go to the outside of a corner, and the other ones we looked at were an inside corner. Same thing, just reversed. Alright, we're gonna put these away, guys. I'm gonna fire up the generator, and before I do that, I'm gonna go get a little bug spray because I'm getting eaten alive. I've got all these rivets here I gotta get out. We're gonna clean this area off a bit, and we'll see if this little hot melt stapler will do the trick to fix up the fender on this one. So we'll be right back, and we'll get this all, first I'll get this all cleaned up like I said, and we'll be right back and we'll test it out. Alright guys, we got the H50, the hot melt stapler here. We're just getting ready to fix up the fender here. We got all the rivets out. We cleaned it up a bit here. Now we got to get these two pieces lined up there and kind of tack it in. And then from there, we'll see what we can do with it. We'll add a few more. Now obviously I'm not worried what this looks like, because it's already looking like a Frankenstein repair job. If this were just the crack without the holes, I may have gone in from the underside with the staples here, but since it's already looking pretty bad, we're just gonna go for function and not for looks here. So those are the little wavy nails or staples, whatever you want to call them, little hot melt inserts there. Now the H50 there, I've got it plugged in. Now hopefully it works with the generator. I think it will. Also got a light on it right there when you pull the trigger here. That's pretty cool. Now all we have to do is just take the prongs here, we put them in and shove them in there like that, and then apparently all you do is pull the trigger. It's going to heat it up. I think it's going to glow a little bit of red or orange there, and the longer you hold it, the hotter it gets, as far as I know. So we'll hold it there. Oh yeah, right away you can see the smoke coming off it there. There, it's already glowing. So I'm actually going to take my hand off there. We'll do it again. And there we go. I went about as far as I want to go there, which is about halfway in. I'm going to hold it there until that cools down a bit, because it's still pretty soft there. So we'll hold that for a sec and see if that that little tack works there or not. Okay, alright, well, hard to tell right now if it's going to work, but the inserts in there, we didn't go through, like I said, we went about halfway in. What I did do is, once I had it in there, I did give it a little more heat. So that's something you can do, is just pull that trigger again and give it a little more heat just to get a little deeper in there. I do apologize, like I said, we are off grid here, and to get power, it is either done by solar, which is down at the other end, or by generator. So I threw the generator way around the other end of the shop here. So hopefully it's not too bad. Just gonna pour those out. All right, let's get another one in here. And we'll continue on with the repair here. We'll stick those in. Now, it didn't take long to heat up at all. And I like the little LED light at the front here. That was nice. All right, now we're gonna go right here with it. We'll just set it into place. I'm just going to melt it right in. There we go. Oops, I pulled it out too soon there though. Melt it back in there. Got to let it harden up a bit before I pull it out, I guess. There we go. So that's another way we can do it. The first one I kind of preheated. This one I put on to the plastic cold and then heated it on the plastic, but you've got to let it cool down before you pull it off, I guess. Okay, that's holding, guys. Not bad at all. We're going to keep going with it. Actually, this is looking pretty promising. Now, I picked this up off Amazon, like I said. I'm here in Canada, so the prices are a bit different. I'll drop a link for this, especially if it's going to work. Some of you guys might be interested in this. All right, there we go again. I like putting it on cold and then heating it up. That seems to be a little more comfortable with that. That way I can kind of control the depth right from the start. All right, we're going to tack it in right there. Whoops, slipped there. I'm just lining it up with my hands. There we go. Just going to let it cool down a bit. Pull it out. So far it feels pretty strong, guys. That's not bad. I guess the true test will be if my son takes it out here in the next day or two while we're up here, and we'll see if it holds, if it handles, lasts when my son takes it out there. If we have issues with it, I'll definitely add that into the video at the end. If there's no issues, we'll end the video the way it is. But we're still not 100% sure if this is even gonna hold properly. So far it's looking promising. All right, we're gonna go right at the bottom here now and get that together. I like this. This is kind of cool. That seems to be holding together pretty good, guys. Like, obviously we're gonna have to put like a couple here, maybe one or two more here. 1, 2, 3, at least 3, 4. We got about 4 or 5 more to do here, so we're just gonna go zip through them here. But I'm actually quite impressed. Now these ones are a little thicker than the other ones that are included, and that's probably why they recommend these for a heavier duty job. That's that, guys. Now, does this get hot? This doesn't even get hot. There we go. I just finished doing one. That doesn't even get hot to the touch. That's pretty cool. Side cutters, all they give you those for is just do it like that. And you know what? Even though this is exposed, it doesn't look too bad. Now, I might take a little flat file to it just to get the little burrs off there, but that may be the only thing you'd want to do, or make sure you have on hand just a little file, just in case you're repairing like I am on the exposed side or the visible side. You don't want to catch a leg on that or anything. But let's just finish cutting these. Now, I did a few more than maybe I should have, but I wanted to make sure this was good. And to be honest with you guys, that was pretty damn easy to use there. I was quite impressed with how well it worked. We'll see how well it holds up though. And like I said, I think we're going to be heading out here probably again tomorrow. As you can see, the light's probably not the best right now. It's starting to get dark out. This is really the only time I could do this because it was pretty hot here today. Out here where I'm at, it was about between 35 and 37 degrees Celsius today. So, whoops, sorry, hit the camera there. 35, 37 degrees Celsius. So we'll throw on the screen what that is in Fahrenheit for all my American friends, but pretty damn hot, that's for sure. All right, I see one more spot I'd like to put one in. Still got everything running, so why not? Like I said, I want this to work. I don't want this to fail. I'm just not worried about it looking like a Frankenstein. This actually probably even looks better than the rivets, and the only thing now is I have the holes from the rivets, but is what it is. All right, we're gonna get that last one in there. Sorry, I'll try to get that on screen for you. I did hit that camera. So, all right, last one right there. There it is. We're holding it on cold. We pulled the trigger. That nice LED light comes on. Melt it in as far as we want to go. We're going to let it cool for a sec before we pull it out. We'll pull it out now. There we go. Cut these last two. Like I said, the side cutters don't bring it down, but it's definitely sandpaper on a block or a file. I'm going to use a flat file, and we should be good to go. All right, we're going to do a little tug test here. Guys, that is good. I'm 100% legit here, guys. I'm not getting anything for reviewing this. It's just a straight up, I'm a consumer, I'm a customer here. This is something I needed to fix this. That is strong. Wow. That is awesome, guys. All right, that is, what do we call it here? That's the H50. We're calling it, well, they call it a plastic welding gun. I don't, because I used to do plastic welding. I'm calling this a hot melt stapler. Anyways, whatever you want to call it. This thing's pretty sweet. Definitely worth what I paid for it. I'll leave a link in the description. I can't remember off the top of my head. I believe it was just under $50 Canadian for this. Amazon was the cheapest place to get this one. The exact same model on eBay was not as cheap as Amazon was. So that was a definite positive. I was able to get 2-day shipping on it. It was available through Prime, so check it out, guys. If you need something to do some plastic repair, I'm not sure if this is going to work for any lightweight or thin plastic that you would have on an RC car, but something like this on a quad or a bumper on a vehicle, maybe your dash, that'd be pretty good. Anyways, guys, we're going to leave it at that. That's the H50 plastic welding gun. If you like this video, make sure you get a big thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. And remember, don't be a stranger. We'll see you on the next one. See ya. That thing is awesome. There's no chance of that breaking. Done.